Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're new, if you're just joining. Today's video is going to be a fun little video of a compilation of things that I've been inspired by fashion-wise since I've been here in New York for about the last month. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can catch up on my vlogs or over on Instagram on my New York City highlight for what we've been doing here for the past month. But I really wanted to make this video because one of the reasons that I am so drawn to New York City and why I love coming here is the fashion is really incredible, especially compared to other places that I've lived in my life. I've never felt as inspired or kind of stimulated by the fashion around me as I do when I'm in New York City. So as silly as that might sound to some people, fashion has been something that I've been obsessed with since I was around 3 years old. It's a huge reason why I love being here. And since I've been here, I've seen so many cool outfits. New York is basically like a real life Pinterest board for me in a lot of ways for fashion. So as I've been out and about and seeing all these cool styling and outfits and inspiration, I've been writing things down and logging them on my phone, and I thought that I would share my list with you guys, what I've seen in New York since I've been here, and some ideas that I have for how I can style it myself. I did not creepily take pictures of these people because I feel like that's invasive, and also I'm way too shy to ask them if I could actually take their picture. So I just kind of wrote down what their outfit looked like. So I'll try to put visual aids here on the screen from Pinterest or Google or whatever. These are a lot of things that I've talked about in other videos, like fashion trends, seasonal trends, and now I've seen them in real life on the streets here in New York, and I just love it. So it's kind of like a full circle moment in that way. So it's just kind of like my thoughts on paper and my phone's list of cute outfits that I saw or things that I saw paired together that I really liked. So it might be a little chaotic, but I think it's gonna be awesome. The first one is actually something that's been so controversial. I've talked about ballet flats before, and I know a lot of people do not like them, and I do think that they can be really hard to make look cool and even like flattering on a lot of people. But as soon as we landed in New York, I saw a girl and she was wearing ballet flats with cropped denim. They had like a little bit of a flare, maybe like a bootleg crop, and they were kind of like a light wash, maybe a little distressing, I can't exactly remember. But she was wearing those with ballet flats, which looked very, very good together. It was an amazing, like, flattering pairing. And then she was wearing a long fuzzy coat, like a fuzzy trench over top, and it was such a cute airport outfit. It would also be a great like work outfit. I don't even know what she had on underneath, maybe like a turtleneck or a crew neck or something, but it would be a great like casual, very walkable, very wearable outfit, and it looked really good. She looked really cool in my opinion, and I want to recreate something like that. So I was very inspired by that as soon as I landed. Okay, the next thing that I saw that I really loved, Clayton does not like berets. I don't know why. We have like an ongoing joke about it because he's like, oh my god, those stupid little hats, like whenever I wear them, he's like, he just doesn't like them. So, you know, boys are funny like that. They'll have those little fashion things that they just do not like, and that's fine, but I've always loved them. So I saw a girl wearing, I think she was wearing a red beret and a red sweater, and then maybe like a denim jacket or something over top, but I loved the monochromatic pairing of the hat and the sweater. I feel like monochromatic's not the right word for that, but I loved the color pairing of the hat and the sweater together because I feel like all of my berets are neutral. I do have a leopard print one, I think, which is not really like, it's loud and it's poppy, but I just loved that it was like coordinated but still popping, if that makes sense. It looked very chic, it looked very cool and fashion forward, and way less boring than ways that I've styled berets before. I think just with like a denim jacket, denim on bottom, so a little bit of denim on denim, and then the pop of color, sneakers, boots, ballet flats again could be really cute with that. So I was inspired. Okay, the next one is really simple. So I just want to point out a lot of these outfits are obviously kind of obvious and simple and classic, but I like when I see them in real life and just get very inspired by them. So even things that I pin on my Pinterest board, and probably you as well, will not be like a groundbreaking outfit that you've never heard of or never seen. It can be very obvious things that go together, but when you just see them together, it makes so much sense and you want to save it. That's kind of exactly how it was like on the street. So it's not like I'm saying things that are groundbreaking here, they're just literal things I've seen people wear in New York that I was inspired by. So the next one is straight leg denim. I would say any wash would be good for this, a little bit baggy maybe, and Jordans, so those look really nice together. We love that. And then over top, a trench coat tied. So I really liked this because I felt like it was a mix of kind of city chic classic vibes with the trench coat, and it was tied, and then it was like accentuating her waist. But then the baggy straight leg denim and the Jordans is more laid back, street style, a little bit more like youthful and trendy, I guess. And I loved the way that they looked together. It was a very simple, nice city outfit, and I would definitely wear something like that if I moved here. The next one is similar to that. It's like really simple. You've probably seen things like this before on Pinterest, but I saw it walking down the street and I was like, I love that. I want to recreate something like that. It was leggings with socks, which is already, we love that. And then she was wearing a oversized blazer. She had on sneakers. I don't remember what kind. I feel like they were probably more athletic looking sneakers as opposed to like a flatter sole, so kind of like running shoe style sneakers. Axel Arigato ones would be great for this. And an oversized blazer, so it's kind of that athleisure mixed with businessy dad style almost, and a baseball cap. So it's all those things together. It looked so good, and obviously, like I'm saying, you've probably seen things like this before in real life or on your Pinterest board, but when I see something on the street that makes me say, oh, I love that outfit, I write it on this list. Okay, the next one is very Bella Hadid. I've seen all those things about, like, I forget what they call the girls who wear Matilda Djerf style things, but then the girls that are Bella Hadid inspired are called Bella Bots. So this was very much so a Bella Bot outfit, but she has amazing style, so we love that. It was hot pants, so like really short shorts. And by the way, while we've been here in New York, we've had kind of a lot of weather, some really hot days. It got up to like 78 one day, and it's also been as cold as like 40, I think. So I've seen a lot of range here, so that's what's going on. But it's these really short shorts, and then she was wearing an oversized bomber. So I love that juxtaposition of something like really tiny and undersized and something oversized. And then she was also wearing loafers with leg warmers. So I feel like the Bella Hadid outfit I'm thinking of with this is the mini Uggs with the socks. She probably has a loafer one too, but I loved the way the loafers and the leg warmers looked together. And then just like the simplicity of the pieces, nothing was graphic or bold or overstated really. And I think she had like a scrunchie or a bow or something in her hair, and it was just a very cool outfit. It is a little bit more edgy and fashion forward, not as wearable and everyday, but I liked it for kind of a transitional street style outfit. Okay, my camera just shut off. I don't know why. Hopefully we didn't lose anything. This next one is very obvious and very simple. Again, it's super wearable though, and I just love the way it looked on the streets. So she was wearing camo pants, which camo is really having a moment right now. That is one of the things that I have seen so much in New York, and especially the like real tree camo. So it's like the hunter's camo versus more classic camo, I guess. I can't remember what style her pants were, but camo pants, which we've seen everywhere, and then a puffer, which is super practical, super wearable, and she just had a slick back bun, and it was so simple, but it looked so good. And it's obviously something you could come up with yourself as well, but this is kind of like literally just having a Pinterest board or a folder in your phone that's like outfits that you would want to wear. Okay, this next one I loved for kind of like a casual daytime, a little bit businessy, would be great for like a work lunch or something like that. She was wearing high-waisted mom style jeans, so kind of like a straight leg, a little bit of a taper, and then just a white tee tucked in with a blazer over top with some nice like structure in the shoulders. It wasn't super oversized, but it had some nice structure, and then samba sneakers on the bottom, which again, sambas is, I want to say, probably the shoe I've seen the most here. It's literally everywhere, and I completely get why, because I've worn mine so much here. They're so easy to walk in, they're so comfortable, they look good with everything, and it's a great city shoe. Okay, this next one is also kind of like businessy, would be great for a working girl, and it's like a little bit more dressed up, I guess. That other one with the jeans is a bit more casual. So this one was like black trousers or slacks, and then a trench coat tied, I think, right? I can't remember, but she was wearing like a trench coat, just like a tan one or something, I think, kind of classic looking. And then the little scarves that I've talked about, the skinny, like A lot of them are black, but it could be any kind of, it's kind of like a 2000s, 90s vibe. I'll put reference photos here, but I love those. I think they're such a good accessory. I've talked about them in my fall trends video maybe, but that with the trench coat and the black trousers looked so good together, so chic. It was giving me Parisian vibe. I think she was maybe wearing flats and then a big tote bag, which is also something that I've seen so much in the city. Very practical, very working girl vibes, and I love the way that they've looked with all of these outfits, especially the Goyard bag. We've seen that so much, just as much as the sambas, in every freaking color. And when we first got here, we were like, oh, we don't really like that bag, it's like weird to us. And now that we've been here for a couple weeks, it's really growing on us. So it's a little bit of a confession. Okay, and then this next one is like a little bit more funky, a little bit more fun. I've seen a ton of midi maxi skirts here. They go like right to, it's like mid calf, I would say. So I don't know if that's midi or maxi. Probably maxi, and a lot of them are that like cargo trendy style, or the long denim ones that have been super trendy, but this one was just like a little bit more flowy, just like kind of more classic, I guess, a little less trendy, with like right below the knee boots. So those look so good together for fall. I feel like it's very timeless, very classic. And then it was a high-waisted-ish skirt, so she was wearing a crop top and then like a little bolero or a cropped cardigan or something over top. It was a lot of nice layering that I loved, and I think she had like a slouchy shoulder bag, like a bigger tote, and slick back bun again, I think, and some earrings. Like, I've seen so many slick back buns. It looks so good, and it's such a good city hairstyle because if you're walking a lot, it's just gonna stay how it should be. And obviously, I will just say too, these outfits are inspiration just like a Pinterest board is. You can copy and paste and do them exactly how you saw them, or you can like switch some things out that work better for your body type, or what you have in your closet, or what you think would look better, or whatever. Okay, so another thing that has been a really big trend that I've seen a lot of in the city that looks good every time I see it is just denim on denim. So last night when we were going out, actually, I saw a girl wearing a pair of just like straight leg medium wash denim with a jacket that matched. I don't know if they were exactly the same, but they were in the same color family. And again, it wasn't an oversized jacket, it was that same fit where it was just hitting like right at her waistline kind of, or like at her hips, and a black t-shirt underneath, layered gold necklaces, which looks so good. A lot of necklaces going on with the gold earrings, everything. I think she had like a slick ponytail or something. And then I don't know what shoes she was wearing. If you wanted it to be casual, a samba or any kind of sneaker would be really good with that. But if you wanted to dress it up, I feel like a pointed toe heel or booty would be so cute with that, like a black one to tie it all in. So it was very simple, very classic, but it looked really, really stylish. Another thing that I've been wearing a lot in the city personally, and I have seen a lot of as well, is low rise. I feel like that would be really cute with that outfit. I think that low rise actually looks better going out, like dressed up, in my opinion, than casual. And I might change my mind on that because I'm kind of new to low rise, but that's like what I've been feeling. Okay, the camera's freaking out. I don't know what's going on. So the next one is something I saw while we were out last night too. It was very simple, clean, very uniform. It looked so good together. So this super cute girl, she was wearing a a leather mini skirt, like a faux leather mini skirt, which I actually just got one from Urban Outfitters. So I was very excited when I saw her outfit because I'm like, oh, this is such good inspo for the skirt, because I haven't seen a ton of leather mini skirt styling yet. So she was wearing a little leather mini skirt with black boots that looked very similar to the shape of like my Tony Bianco ones, or like the By Far ones. It was that style. Any kind of black boot would look good though. I think a pointed toe looks really good with this kind of going out style, but it doesn't have to be a specific boot, obviously. And then she was also wearing a jacket that was cropped like right at her hips, and it was a leather jacket or faux leather jacket, and it was like moto style with the short collar, so not like the folded collar, if that makes sense. And I don't know what was under. I don't even know if it was zipped up or what. It was like dark and she was just passing by, but she looked so cute. She had a blowout in her hair and she looked amazing. It was very Parisian vibes again, and simple, sleek, but it just looked so stylish. I loved it. That is pretty much it for all that I've collected so far of outfit inspo. I also have a separate list of men's outfits that I've seen that I really like for Clayton, so I've been writing those down because I just literally love walking in a Pinterest board basically for fashion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was really fun for me to do and fun for me to collect, and if you would like to see other videos like this in the future from New York again or from other cities, let me know. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.